Hi, my name is Jeff Benson. I work at CloudFit Software as a service engineer. I've been here for about 3 years now, which has just been an absolutely fantastic opportunity. So, as a service engineer, I work in two main fields. The first is as an infrastructure engineer, and what that means is I help to empower customers to deploy whatever sort of cloud infrastructure that they might need, and doing so in a way that is secure and repeatable. And then my second role also involves that of cybersecurity, where I'm working one-on-one with customers or in small groups, along with other service engineers in order to be able to empower customers to have the most secure infrastructure they possibly can. So that for me would deal with daily incident work, being able to understand security incidents in real time as they're happening, but then also to do preventative work as well and analyze overarching infrastructure that a customer might have and make recommendations based off of that in order to help each customer achieve their unique goals. Yeah, so for me, a typical day, or I guess they're not always typical days, but if I were to look at just kind of what my schedule looks like, I often have a lot of morning stand-up meetings, and that's me collaborating with other members of my team in order to make sure that we're hitting our targets and making sure that we're meeting specific customer requests. Throughout that time, I might go through understanding new technologies, doing research within my industry in order to keep up with the latest trends, as well as any reports that may have come out the night before. Following that, most of my afternoon is spent doing task-oriented work, where we've broken down a specific goal into smaller, achievable tasks, and we're going to accomplish those throughout the day. I'm almost always in a virtualized environment, and so what that allows me to do is to have quick access to any of my team members across the country in order to be able to ask questions, get feedback, and spin up any sort of like ad hoc sessions that we might need in order to make sure that we're all achieving our goals in a relatively efficient time frame. One of the things I love the most about working here at CloudFit is the culture that the whole team brings. So far, I've never met an individual who's worked here who's had some sort of desire for personal gain or has had some sort of ill intentions for the company. That's a sharp turn from anything else I've seen in this industry. I've been in and around this industry for about a decade now. And so it's been fantastic to see the selfless acts and some of the just deep care and compassion for our customers that I would see in and amongst my team. Alongside that, I would say one of my most favorite things is also just being able to do really creative solutions to really complex problems. A lot of my customers are often in really tightly controlled or very complex situations. And so in order to provide them the best solution in a way that doesn't cause too much overhead or incur too high of a cost, or require too much engineering hours, honestly, we do our best in order to utilize creative solutions in order to help meet those goals in a way that just makes sense for our customers. Yeah, there's a historical monument literally right next door to our building. And being a veteran-owned company, we have a lot of compassion for the people who are next to us and our neighbors here in this community. So one of the things that we love to do while they're doing their weekly gathering over there is just to provide them with an opportunity to get out of the cold or to use our bathrooms here. It's part of our service values and our service-oriented culture here. One of the things that we absolutely love to be able to do is to partner with our community in those kinds of ways, right? And another way that we've done that is we have a really strong internship program. So I actually, after this call, so I'm going to go up and talk to some of my interns or some of the folks who were formerly interns of mine, who are now my colleagues, and that's super exciting. So yeah, I'm going to be able to get to go do that. It's one of my favorite things being here. So when I'm not working, I actually really just got into backpacking recently. And so one of the things I love living here in Lynchburg, Virginia, is we have really close access to the Appalachian Trail. And so I've been able to take several hikes now and go on weekend or multi-day excursions out into the Appalachian Trail, just really enjoy that nature. And also, I think just by being an engineer, I'm very much a gearhead. And so by being able to understand and work with different ways of doing things, even out in the backcountry, it's just been a fantastic opportunity. So I'm very much looking forward to, as we get warm weather, to be able to step back into that and just return back to a place where everything is just a little bit quieter and also a little bit more fun to work with.